Hello, we are back. Welcome back to my vlog. It is so exciting to be able to do this again and to start back filming for you guys. It has been a wild time. I am still in full recovery mode and I will be for the next few weeks, taking it super easy, resting, recuperating, self-care, all of that. But I will now be back to filming as much as I can for you guys. So my chronic fatigue has not gone away. I'm still definitely feeling the effects of that, which I thought I would. That's not anything I didn't expect. But that does mean my recovery is going to take a lot longer than the average person might after a major surgery. So, surgery-wise, I'm recovering really, really well. My scars are healing nicely. I'm not having any of the issues that I had prior when I did have a gallbladder. I'm not getting the nausea. I'm not having issues with appetite. I'm not bloating nearly anywhere as bad, so all major wins. However, there's always an however. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, during the surgery, obviously the surgery being on my right side, they had to get my right arm out of the way. They injured my shoulder during surgery because just of how they must have had it out of the way, and me being hyper flexible, it didn't go well. So to put it simply, I now have a partial tear in one of my rotator cuff tendons. Yay. It's never ending with me, I swear. Injuries after injuries, issues after issues. But it's okay. We get through them. So I'm on a physio program to help my shoulder. And I go back on Thursday. Basically, it's not going to heal on its own. It's just going to be there. And all you can do is strengthen the muscles, the ligaments, the tissue around the tear, so that you can still use your shoulder with no pain and the tear won't get worse. But if I'm still getting ongoing pain or the tear somehow gets worse, then it needs surgery. So that's what I'm currently dealing with at the moment. Yeah, so that's fun. But yes, this week in particular will be very chill, very low-key. It's the perfect time for me to catch up on all my little projects that I've been wanting to doing, but for some reason haven't. So I'm getting back into reading. I have at least 11 books on my to be read, and we've got 9 months left in the year, and that's not enough time for me to finish all of them unless I actually put my A into G and start reading. So I've started reading one book that I'm hoping to finish by the end of the week. It's a pretty small book. It's small, it's easy read, should be over and done with by the end of the week. And then I've got the other 10 books that I need to read, and one of them's only just been released, Sunrise on the Reaping. So excited to read that. And the other one hasn't been released, but it has been released, I think, but it's not here in New Zealand yet, which is The Rag Picker King by Cassandra Clare. So definitely need to read that. But yeah, I'm still getting back into my habits. The one thing I've got back into so far is skincare. Amazing, we love that. I need to get back into using my planner. Being in hospital for over 10 days I've not been touching that. It's just not on my radar. So I need to get back into that and all my little tracking, little habits, all of that stuff. Get back into my little projects. I need to finish my shark. She's getting there, which is exciting. But part of the recovery for me is doing all of those little things to get my brain energy back up, because my brain energy that's shattered. I have no energy to think, pretty much. So all those little things will help build up the energy up here and a little bit throughout here, and then as each week goes, I'll just naturally start doing more as I feel better, and my physical energy will come up. So yeah, my goal for today is to read my book. Over the weekend I started watching all the Hunger Games films, so I've got Mockingjay Part 2 to finish, which I will be doing today. I do want to go for a little drive and pick up some skincare because I am running low on a lot of things. And I do have musical theatre classes tonight, and I am attempting to go. At the moment, I feel okay enough to go. I'll still be taking it easy. I probably won't do a lot of the dancing, if there's dancing. But I know I can at least be a bit social and do some of the singing stuff. So yeah, that's today. So let's go. This lighting's really bad, but one thing that I can get back into doing now is wearing my contacts. So I need to figure out they aren't labeled right or left, so I need to figure that out. Basically I'd wear contacts because it's easier than having to take these off and on, or all of that stuff. The joys. But I haven't been wearing them because I've been in hospital waiting for surgery, you know, as you do, so you kind of don't want things in your eyes. But now that I'm at home, I can wear them again. So we've got 3 months worth in here, which is exciting. I haven't done this in a while, so it's probably not going to go very well. But let's figure out which is right and which is left. I need a pen. So my eyes aren't actually too bad. I've got a pretty mild subscription, but it's just enough to be annoying. We did it. They're in. I only had one failed attempt. We did it. Amazing. I don't even know how. 3 months I've been wearing contacts and I love them. So it makes everything so much easier. So, yay, they're in. I was worried that I would struggle a little bit more, but we didn't, which is a win. So they are in and we're ready to go. We're back. So I'm going to show you what I got. So at the moment, I'm using this eye cream by Asano, Happy Skin. I couldn't find this anywhere. I love it. But I am running out of it. Could I have looked online? Probably, but I'm lazy. So we got this one to try instead. And we'll see how that goes, I guess. I don't know when I'll be starting it, but I'm going to open it because I want to. Oh, cute. Look at it. Can you see it? Is it going to focus? I put it in the middle. It's not going to focus. That's disappointing. It has like a little lid. Oh my god. Cute. So we're going to try that instead and see what happens. More of the Sweet Dreams by Bondi Sands. Love these guys. They only had one of these. Normally they have like a tub of contact lens cases and you can like grab a handful, and they're obviously $1.99, so they're relatively cheap. There are cheaper ones that you can get, but I don't like how they work because they work differently. So I like these ones. But yeah, they normally have like a big tub and you can like grab a handful. They only had one, but we got one. And then I just got some tissues because I can't live without tissues. So that's all I got. I'm gonna go have some food. I desperately need food. And watch Mockingjay Part 2 because I have nothing else to do today. So yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to be filming each day because I'm really not doing a lot still. But it's good to get back into it, so enjoy. This is my lunch for today. It is a homemade beef brisket pie. So good. We are off to musical theatre. Hopefully it goes well. I hope I can do some stuff, but it'll be nice to see everyone anyway. We did it. I've just finished class. I haven't used that much brain power in way too long. We didn't do any dancing, thankfully, so I didn't have to worry about that. But we did learn some more parts to a song that we have been learning. We did it. My brain is fried, but we did it. So I'm gonna go home now, have some dinner, and just not think about anything. This lighting's really bad, but we got it! So excited. Amazing. My mum has all the other books. She did have Mockingjay, but it disappeared somewhere. We think we lent it to someone and never got it back. Rude, I know. So I'm on the hunt to find just another copy for that. They didn't have the small copies of it at Wickhills where I've just been. They only had the brand new fancy copies, and we don't need a brand new fancy copy. So we're on the hunt for just a regular copy of Mockingjay. Also got myself a chocolate chip muffin because I need food. So let's go. We got it. Success! We did it! It's been a busy morning, but I'm on my way home. Get to rest all afternoon. This is my lunch for today. We've got cheese and crackers, orange. This is like a little fruit jelly. That's what it is to go with the cheese and the crackers. And some little pastry bites. Good morning, it is Thursday. I'm just about to head out. My brother forgot his water bottle, so I have to go take him a water bottle. So that's mission number 1. Mission number 2 is physio at 11:30. It is 10 to 11. For them to help fix my shoulder even more. And then I will probably need food pretty soon as well, so I might pick something up in town. And then come home and chill. Been on a very big reading kick. And I'll hopefully talk more about that this afternoon. So let's go. So I'm running early for my appointment. So I've just picked up some sushi from one of my favorite sushi places. I'm going to show you what I got. This is my little sushi box. It's all pretty much just chicken. That's basically a tempura chicken roll, teriyaki chicken, rice, deep fried,
Karaage chicken kebab, and katsu chicken.
This is my to be read pile, minus one book that I still have yet to get, and this is just so far. Let me walk you through it. Oh, heavy. This, I have just finished reading. This is the first book that I've started and finished within this year. Those of you who know will know why I have read this, and I hope to share why I have read this soon, but I can't yet, so you'll just have to wait. But obviously flew through this pretty quickly. It is a children's book. Read this in less than a week, so that was really exciting. Technically the first book I finished this year was Babel, but I started it last year, so I'm counting it as a last year book. So this is the first book of this year that I have started and finished. Next we have the Hunger Games series. Now, as you saw, I went on my little mission to get Mockingjay and Sunrise on the Reaping. I have only read the first Hunger Games book. A crime? I know, I'm going to fix it. It's okay. I read it in high school because we were doing a book study. And so that's the only time I read it. I did have intentions to keep reading after that, but something happened and I didn't. So we're rereading the first one. I've put a bookmark in it, but I haven't started it yet. That'll probably be started today at some stage. Book 1, book 2, book 3, technically book 4. I really love the movie to this. I know a lot of people had like mixed opinions about the movie, but I really loved the movie and I was intrigued by the movie to read the book. But again, just haven't got around to it, so now I can. And then this is the reason why I'm getting back into reading all of these books, is because of this. I'm so excited to read this. Ever since finding out that the Hunger Games was the thing and religiously watching the movies, everything, I have wanted to know this story so bad, and it's finally here, so I'm so excited to read that. But I'm holding my excitement and I am going to be reading all of the other books prior to this one. This is my motivation to read these other books finally. So that's my motivation. Now these are my Miss Fisher books. Big book series by Kerry Greenwood. I have read the first 3. This one is 3 books in one. I don't know if you can see, but you got the 3 separate titles there. So there's actually 3 books in this one book, which is a little daunting, but I love them. You can see from the cover, from this and from this, it was a TV show. It had 3 seasons and a movie. Best murder mystery TV show ever in my life. I now have them all on DVD. I got the DVD box set for Christmas, so I now have them forever. Would recommend it. It's called Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. 1920s murder mystery, best love stories, romance I've ever seen written. There is just, it's not in the books, but on the screen, it is just so well done that you like, it's actually believable. You're like, oh my god, this is it draws you in. It's so good. So if you don't want to read the books, try find the series somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think it was on Netflix, but it's not now. And it was on Acorn TV, but I don't know if it is, but it might be on like Peacock or something. I'm not sure. But if you can find it, watch it. It's good. So that's the next 3 books. So I've read book 1, 2, and 3. This is 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm not sure which way round this is, but this is 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Not sure which way around. But yeah, so these ones I got for Christmas as well with the box sets, which is why they're nice and pristine and pretty. The other books that I have are about this size as well and this kind of style. This one we found in a thrift store, and when we found it, we're like, oh my god, there's more, and we were just thrilled to have found this. I mean myself and my mother. My mother also loved these books. So that's my to be read, plus The Rag Picker King by Cassandra Clare, which I have yet to get. I'm pretty sure it's been released in New Zealand, but I just need to find it and get it. So in total, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to be read books. And this would be the 12th, once they're all completed, of read books. Now, if you're a big reader, you're probably like, 11 books? That's not even a lot for me. I'd maybe get through a book in a month if I'm not actively reading every day. And that's just reading a few chapters each night. It would take me maybe a month. We're at the end of March. So that's less than 11 months in the year. That's 9 months to try to get through 11 books. Can we do it? I don't know, but I'm going to update you guys along the way, which will hopefully give me motivation, because then I can be like, oh my god, guys, I finished the book. Starting the next one. Like, I can give myself motivation through you guys, hopefully. My main motivation is obviously Sunrise on the Reaping and Rag Picker King. My goal is that I obviously have to read all the other Hunger Games books before Sunrise on the Reaping, so that it stays my motivation, so that I will read through them pretty quick to get to it. And my motivation for Rag Picker King will be I have to finish all of these ones before starting the Rag Picker King. But I may not do that because I love I can't wait to read it. So I may end up, once I've finished all the Hunger Games ones, just jumping straight into Rag Picker King, and then reading these ones. We'll see. But 11 books, 12 total. If I can read all of these before Christmas, I'll be happy. I'll be so happy. And that also means that not only for my birthday and for Christmas, I can get more books and have more to read next year, because that's how that works. But those are my books. That's my goal for reading this year, and we will see how we go. Good morning, it is Friday. I have my hospital appointment, follow-up appointment with my surgeon at 11:15. It is 10:20. So I'm obviously all pretty much ready to go. But I need food and I don't know what to eat. So you're going to help me find something to eat. I think we're just going to have some fruit, because I'm not like overly hungry, and I'm going to get, I think I'll get something on the way, because after my hospital appointment, I've got this other thing to go to. So I'm going to need food for that. Anyway, so if on the way to the hospital I get like a sandwich or something from the bakery, then I can eat that. But I need something now. This is hard. I think we're just gonna have some feijoas. That wasn't a pretty feijoa, but it's still gonna taste good. If you don't know what a feijoa is, it's this. Usually they're bigger, but it's only the start of the season, so at the moment they're little. This is our feijoa bowl. We do have a feijoa tree, but I don't think it's growing anything yet. So I'm just going to have a few of these. Oh no. Like so. I don't know how to describe feijoas. If like you've never had one, I don't know how to help you. They're kind of like appley, pineapple-y fig tasting. My brain's not with it today, but that's what you're getting. That's what they look like. Yum. So I just ate those really quickly because I realized I actually kind of need to get my shit together and leave. So I'm just gonna pack some stuff into a bag. Yeah. What do I need? Okay, I'm gonna go put some shoes on. And I think that's all I need to do, and then I can go. Reasons why, oh gosh, I want to leave early is because I want to be at the hospital at 11, but parking could be a nightmare. So you kind of need about 15 minutes of looking for a parking space. So I kind of need to be there at 11:15 looking for a parking space. It's 10:30, and I also want to stop at the bakery to get some food, which won't take 15 minutes, but it could. Parking there might also be crappy, and I might have to drive around a bit. So the earlier I leave, the better, essentially, because parking it's not great, but we deal with it. So yeah, I'll let you know what happens after my follow-up. It's essentially just talking about how I'm doing after surgery, I'm pretty sure. I got the results of the histology on my gallbladder, where they just go through, make sure it's okay. From what I understood, my gallbladder itself was showing signs of inflammation, which means that should have fixed the problem, removing that, because there was the risk that could have been a valve instead that was causing the issues. But from what I understand of what they did with the gallbladder, it sounds like it was that. So they'll basically confirm anything like that and all that fun stuff, check how I'm healing, and then I'm going to bring up the fact that my shoulder got injured during surgery, and just see if they can recommend anything. I don't know. I'm already getting physio for it, but whether they can be like, oh, go talk to these people, they'll compensate you or something, I don't know. At this point, I just want it fixed, so I'm just doing my physio, doing what I can, and hopefully it'll sort itself out. So I've wasted more time. I need to go. Okay, I'll check in later. It is Saturday, and today is where I will leave you for the week. Little recap from Friday. The surgeon basically confirmed what we already knew about my gallbladder being the cause of the gallbladder issues, so that's a win. He's not sure about what's happened with my shoulder during surgery. He's aware that the timeline of when I've had this injury and the surgery are like in sync, so it has to have happened at some point in the hospital after my surgery or during the surgery. But because of the kind of tear that it is, it shouldn't have happened during the surgery or anything. So he's a little confused about how that's happened, but has recommended an orthopedic surgeon for me and was quite concerned, which was really nice. And yeah, I exhausted myself yesterday, so I'm pretty shattered today.
So I'm going to take my time, enjoy the weekend. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next week.